Hello Svengers, it's me, Svenny McG. Now on a PSP video, I tried to bring awareness to checking your batteries because guess what? Now that these devices are nearing 20 plus years old, I'm seeing many instances, even in my own, that batteries are starting to swell. They're starting to go, they're losing charges, and in some cases, they're even breaking the battery covered doors. At the time, everybody was asking me, what do I get for a replacement? Because Sony's not making first parties anymore. I'm happy to announce today that I have a replacement battery here, one from XYAB. Now, XYAB did provide this battery to me for review. The review is not otherwise sponsored in any way, so we're gonna go ahead, unbox this, check it out, and get the PSP back up and running. Let's take a look. Okay, friends, and again, in that previous PSP video, I was looking at a PlayStation Portable and showing you how bad the battery was actually getting in that. It was inflated and swelled to the point of almost catastrophic failure where it was going to break the battery door. And a lot of people actually commented to me and said, oh my goodness, that's probably why when I purchased mine from a third party or eBay or wherever, it didn't come with a battery door. I'm happy to report that in addition to the battery, XYB actually also sent me this battery cover as well, so we are going to be checking that out. Now, first things first with this, I do need to address very specifically, this is for the PSP 2000 or 3000. This is not for your PSP 1000 models. The battery for the PSP 1000 is just physically bigger than this one was. It was an 1800 milliamp hour, and I'm going to show you here. This is a PSP 3000. Typically, you have a marker on the bottom here, a sticker indicating the version that you have. Notice this one is absent of it. However, if I go in behind the actual battery, now this is one I don't have an issue with. When I lift the battery cover here, you'll see here that it's a 1200 milliamp hour battery for the 2000, 3000 series. This is actually 2400 milliamp hours. So right away, this tells you this is double the battery capacity and therefore should give you more playtime. This is boasting up to 6 hours. Underneath here, you'll see this is where it tells you what model you have. If that sticker's missing here, it tells you underneath the battery pack, 3000. For confirmation, this is a silver one. You'll see underneath here on the bottom, it shows PSP 2001. It's a 2000 series PSP, therefore uses a 2000 series battery. This one is missing the battery. But again, 2000, 3000, no problem. Battery comes out of a 3000 directly into a 2000. 1000 battery, too big for either of these two models. So make sure when you're buying a replacement battery, you are buying the one that you need. Again, this one will work in either of these two models. For the sake of noting here, the voltage is the same, so no issues with incompatibility there. And on the back side here, it does give you a quick start guide, again, flipping it over and opening it up and getting it going. So we're going to do that right now. So here is our battery from XYAB. So for the sake of things here, if you were to actually go ahead and need to change your battery outright, place in the console, flip it over on your left side here, right when it's facing you, left on the back. There's a little button here. We're going to depress that and then just slightly lift up and this battery backing comes off. We're going to lift from the top tab here and pull this battery out. Just have a quick look for traces of anything from the battery. This one has been in good working shape, but you just want to make sure you don't have any leakage or anything. And with your replacement battery, what you're going to do is just drop the bottom in. There's a little tab here. It fits in. Obviously, can't fit the wrong way. You need to make sure these contacts are going to line up properly, etc. So can't really screw it up. Sony's made it so you can't. So, and if you go the wrong way again, it's not going to work out. Put the bottom in. Slide down the top, you're all set, you're good to go. I'm putting the cover back on. I always find I don't have a good trick for this. Sometimes they don't catch here, they don't necessarily go in, but this is plain and simple. This one actually says Sony on the top, and you're just going to make sure that the button here is going to line up with the tab. In the case of our replacement one here, provided by XYAB, again, a lot of you were messaging me saying you were missing the battery backing. Well, XYAB's got you covered. New battery. I'm going to slide this into place here. I'm going to press down just like that. Only difference here notable is, of course, it doesn't say Sony on the top here because it's not actually from Sony. You wouldn't know otherwise just looking at the back. This side doesn't say that or anything, so you've got it. You're ready to go. In fact, it actually is probably the best part of this thing right now, best looking part of this thing, simply because it's not all scratched and scuffed. That was the 3000 model, same thing here on the 2000 model. It's not going to go in any other way except for the way it needs to fit. fits in there perfectly with precision. Again, they have different colors available, I believe, so you can go check that out. But this will work here. This black one, like I said, it shows. There we go, properly connected. Like I said, I don't have a good way for putting that on. Sometimes it catches, it doesn't, even with the first party ones. So, but this is on here, ready to go. Main thing is, when I plug it in here with the XYAB battery, I want to see that light start glowing. Power is going to it, so I know we're going to be ready to play soon. And don't worry about that, that's just sticker residue I haven't yet taken off. And of course, with both of them charged, you can't tell which one I have the third-party battery in and which one has the original from Sony. Now again, this video isn't to try and prove which one actually lasts longer, but rather just to show you that there are third-party alternatives available today, and that for you that are missing a battery cover, we do have products like this available from XYAB, so again, you can get going on that. Make sure you go ahead and check the link in the description below. Now, XYAB is a wholesaler. You can go ahead and talk to your local video game store. Tell them to use the link in the description of this video, and they'll be able to start stocking their shelves with products like this for you. So again, thanks again to XYAB for supplying the product. I do have batteries for the 1000 and the 2000, 3000 models. They have the battery pack covers, so you're gonna get gaming again. Thank you to everyone that's watching the video, and again, please consider liking and subscribing, as it always helps grow my channel. Until I see you guys again soon, please take care, be good to each other. Bye now.